Okay, this lesson came out of Adair because if you saw any of the Twitter pics, Clyde and I, we always, when I come to town, he creates a debauched evening and we go out having a couple cocktails and everybody knows I can't hold my liquor. Anyway, we were dancing, and we were trying to do, well, we weren't trying, we were busting some moves, but there was a move I was really trying to do that required me getting really low to the ground, and I said, I can't do it because my jeans are too tight. And Clyde said, don't blame it on your jeans. Okay, yeah, so I know. And so I said, you know what, I think there's a lesson there somewhere. And so he like double dog dared me to come up with a lesson. And so I just thought about it today and I was like, well, actually, that's an interesting thought about blame. And so I thought this is a perfect metaphor for maybe some of the challenges in life in this business in particular. Right? And I think this idea of blame, the biggest thing I think we have to think about and maybe reshift the paradigm around that word is it's so easy to make it feel like things are occurring outside of yourself that you have no control over. And the truth is it's between you and you in this game of life. I know it feels like external forces and pressures and things and people and circumstances and events thwart and create obstacles, which they do, for sure. But at every level, you have a choice how you choose to deal with these things coming at you, right? If you didn't have a choice, then we would have no free will, and then you would have no accountability or responsibility. It wouldn't be your life to govern. But for sure it is. But I think it's really easy for people, especially in this business, to blame their agent or lack of, to blame their manager or lack of, to blame their teacher or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or, right? And I think the overriding factor, something to think about, is when we blame, it's really getting yourself off the hook of what you've got to like step up to. It's just a question of accountability and responsibility. And when I thought about that, I was like, actually, that's really exciting. When I don't blame somebody else for where I am, which the truth is, that's impossible anyway, because I think everybody is just a reflection of my own stuff that I'm working through, right? But I think when I blame them, I'm abdicating my own sense of empowerment and what I have to do to like clean up my side of the road. And when you begin to look at, oh, actually, I'm the one who has power in this situation, you begin to be, I think you feel very excited about, oh, if I stop blaming them and giving all this energy to these things that I think aren't working, there are things that I can actually really start doing to move my life forward. I thought that idea itself was so empowering. And I thought one way of looking at blame, sometimes we blame people overtly. We say that word or you get into arguments about it. But I think another way of thinking about it, maybe it's more covert or a silent way of blaming, is thinking about how often you say should. Those shoulds are dangerous. This should be happening. My career should look like that. My agent should respond this way. My boyfriend should clean the dishes or text me. Shoulds. People are laughing like they know. Like, yeah, no, I didn't. He text me today, right? Or a girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, so I think it's just important to maybe this week take a look at how often you're pitching your own experiences out there. It's not happening out here, people. It's always happening in here. There's no force out there working against you. And I think what's amazing about these things is you begin to see that nobody has power over your life, your success, your career, what you want to do, but you. That's exciting. That's exciting. So just take a look this week how often you blame your jeans and other things for, wow, what would my life look like if I started getting accountable for the things that I don't really want to show up in life for? Okay? That's all I have to say.